The more that I've been being, you were in. It's a big girl diary. How's it going? I am sorry I am late. I was on my way to go get me a iced coffee white mocha latte. However, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Oh no, why am I having problems with this? This is not good. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to fret because I can't believe this is happening. I should have started this up in, oh my goodness. Why now? Oh my goodness. This is not going to drive me crazy. Nope, I'm not going to let it do it. Please forgive me. I'm having some technical difficulties at the wrong time. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to have to come out and come back in because my screen froze up on me. And I'm going to try it like this. Wait a minute. Let me try it like this. I might be to do it differently. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. We did it. Okay. Hey Lexi, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, I got everything straightened out. I was trying to bring up my Google, what do you call it? My Google slides, and I opened up. You know something? Let me try to. Just give me a second. Please forgive me because I had everything together, and this is me and my incompetence at this very second. And I do apologize, but this is going to be a good one because there is some good info coming out. Ashley, Ashley Walters, she or Smithline is telling the truth about some things, which is a good thing. Um, and also, I have someone coming up. Ezra, hey Ezra, come on up. The link is right there. Well, wait a minute. Let me cross over to the other platform real quick because I can't bring up the slides, and you're going to like them. And I thank you, Ezra. Just give me 1 second. Or maybe I can. No, okay, I'm having a little moment here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to try to bring it up here. Dios mío. Not that. But there's a lot of good info coming out about this leaked information, which is really good, and I'm extremely happy about it. Oh, man. Everything has to fall apart at this second. Why me? Okay. Please give me a second. I am so sorry. And Ezra, I am so sorry. Can't believe this. Okay, let me come in through this way so I can bring up the docs. This is not working out the way I want it to, but it's going to. I don't believe this.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thing together.
Okay.
Hold
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm trying to get my thing together. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thing.
Okay. Um.
So why don't you go ahead and start talking while I finish getting my stuff ready over here?
Okay. Well, we have good news that Ashley Morgan Smithline actually spoke out that the truth that she told everyone that Evan Rachel would lie, make her lie, force her to lie, right?
Right.
And I'm glad that actually came out because it's about freaking time. And I knew right away that they were forcing that she was lying about Marilyn Manson. And I'm
Yep.
like everything didn't make sense to me from the start. I thought everything was really suspicious.
Hmm.
And I'm like Ev- Evan and her stories didn't make any sense. Her stories didn't add up. Nothing added up to me. So now I got proof that Ashley Waters had hacking Marilyn Manson's emails, Facebook, MySpace since 2010. That Elma Gore was actually had the broken iPad with her twin sister that she gave to her.
Hmm.
That she still had the broken iPad that that Ashley Walters been sharing the whole email, the whole papers that it
Yep.
has mostly evidence. It has evidence that you could show the podcast, you could the papers that Ashley Waters been behind all this since I told you from the beginning that she was hacking Manson's emails, computers, and then Elma
And,
Gore had
and
it.
Ezra, hold on for 1 second because I'm bringing that up.
Uh-huh.
And before I go any further, please forgive me. This is Ezra
Hey,
Juarez, and she has been giving me a lot of info from behind the scenes. I cannot thank you enough. You
you're
you are an angel.
welcome.
You are
You're
an angel.
welcome.
So um, she has been invaluable. Now, I have other people who also give me information, but they want to stay anonymous, and I'm okay
Mhm.
with that. I would never say who you are, and I do thank you. But
Mhm.
Ezra is the one that have been giving me information and saying, "Hey, you could," because I'm always saying, because Ezra's like, I'm like, I have to be able to say who you are, or at
Mhm.
least give credit, because I don't want to take anybody's credit.
Okay.
And I just was like, so I do want to thank you on that. And
You're
I
welcome.
and I do have the thing. So let me bring it up. And I'm sorry, I'm saying thing, and I'm not even finishing my sentences. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm excited too that Ashley Morgan Smithline actually told the truth this time.
Yes, yes, she did. So thank you to Ezra, because she gave me this information, and then I'm going to back up what she's saying by giving some info. But there's a little thing I had to put in there. I just had to be a little sneaky and poke at Evan Rachel Wood. So here's Ashley Smithline, and Ashley survived the true monster. Which one?
Evan Rachel Woods.
Right there. But please go ahead and forgive me for interrupting, but go ahead and talk about the what you were talking about breaking into the Facebook.
Oh yeah. So Ashley Waters been sending emails information about Marilyn Manson, his private account, and and I don't know who this guy Matthew is, but she was saying I cannot see that.
Let me try to make it a little bigger.
Okay.
Okay, that made it bigger on my part. Matt, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you can read it.
Okay, let me make it bigger on my part. Okay, it says, oh, goodness gracious.
She sent some guy named Matthew. I don't know.
Yeah, Matt, but it turned out to be Mitchell.
Mitchell? Oh, okay.
Yeah. This doesn't have his password.
Well,
to the main
yeah.
thing. I'm having a hard time seeing. I got to get my glasses changed. I've been saying I was going to do that, but as we go over, justice for Manson. Thank you so much.
Yes,
I want to appreciate you.
Yes, they're the ones who sent me the information.
Okay.
So this is really good evidence.
Oh, yes. Oh, and check out her iPad. Oh, goodness. She's iPad? On the podcast on iPhones. I happen to come across.
Oh, that's the Manson case for the podcast.
Phenomenal work. Oh, my goodness. But here, you sent me something that had the conversation. Forgive me for being all over the place.
Crazy feeling. I was right about Ashley Waters sharing Manson's MySpace and Facebook. Holy crap! I cannot say that.
But but a lot of this information is coming out, and I'm really right here. Found it. It was Mitch, not Matt.
Yeah.
So it was Mitch.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of information coming out, as you said, Ezra. You said there's a lot of information coming out, and it's true. There's a lot coming out.
And Bianca was saying the new girl that came out not that long ago. Her name is Bianca Elaine, the one who claimed as Jane Doe. She actually accused Marilyn Manson since she was 16 at the 1920s, or no, I'm not. The 1990s, the 1990s of 1995 and 1999. So she claimed that he met him in the tour bus, that he wanted to sexual assault all these minors, and the time that he just barely started from Smell Like Children. I was like a baby at that time, and the thing is that she said she was on tour with him, that she wanted to meet him and all stuff, and all these girls been like excited to see him, and she claimed it was in New Orleans, but some fan told her, "Excuse me, why are you using my photo to claim that it's you? That is not you, that's me."
I'm sorry. I forgot to put that in there. Oh, forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was hilarious on Instagram. Like someone caught her right away lying about, "Oh, this is not you, this is me. Why are you posting this on my Instagram?"
Yeah. I'm good. Keep on talking. I'm going to see if I can bring that up. But let me ask you this question. Now, she said that she was 16 when all of this occurred.
Right.
Where were her parents?
Not sure.
I highly doubt.
She probably sneaked out and be a fan groupie.
That to me, right there is a huge hole in her case, because she's saying she's doing all of this
Mm-hmm.
and she's behaving all of these things are happening to her. However, where are the parents?
Not sure.
16 years old, going to concerts, going here and there. But continue on. I'm going to try to bring that up and
Yeah.
continue on, please.
Well,
Ouch.
I'm gonna read her claims that is right here. Let me see. When she first met him. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry about that.
No problem, because I really, I'm so sorry, because I really, all of you, please forgive me. Okay, is this one you talk about, Ezra? Oh no, this isn't it. But I find it quite interesting how Bianca made these
Hmm.
claims, saying that all this happened to her. In fact, before I look that up, let me bring up some of these claims that are like beyond outrageous. So Ezra and I, we were talking about it, and here the plaintiff, Jane Doe, claims that uh, in the lawsuit that she's putting out there, indicating that there was what was it? Her first of mechs. There are certain things we can't say because YouTube would just sort of go after you. Uh, okay, let me make this a little bigger. Okay, her first cause of action for mixed discrimination and violation of California code. Okay, so that's what she's saying about that abuse. Then she goes on to say the plaintiff's second case of all is uh, mixed harassment in violation of California code. So she's saying these things, but Ezra, she's going to go into it and fill in where I'm making these broad statements, but she's going to laser in and just, you know,
Right.
and in the statute of limitation, then she comes out and says three more. The plaintiff third cause of action of sexual assault in violation. Then the fourth cause of action is the interference with the exercise of civil rights violation of the Ban Act. And the plaintiff's fifth cause of action is sexual battery in violation. And the sixth cause of action is the intentional infliction of emotional distress, which Marilyn Manson should be suing for. And the plaintiff's seventh cause of action of battery is barred by the application status of its limitation. So, and then it goes on saying to where it gets pushed to the side. But let me come back with that. So, are you ready, Ezra?
I'm gonna.
So, okay. Yolanda says she lies like, yup. It's like whenever she takes a deep breath, right? She takes a deep breath and a lie pops out. Oh man. Yep,
Okay,
a
I
bunch of
got it.
Pinocchios. Just imagine how like whenever they turn around and then they pop people in the eye with their nose. You absolutely right, Yolanda.
Yeah, the plaintiff that she first met Manson, who is named in the South suit under his given name Brian Warner from 1995, following a Dallas concert when she was 16 years old. She claimed that she was invited onto his tour bus where Manson had allowed allegedly asked her age, school, grade, her
Mhm.
grade, and took down her home address, phone number. The lawsuit accused claimed them while on the tour bus. Defendant Warner act the crime sexually upload a plaintiff who was a virgin at the time, but not limited to force, and the age and the state of Texas at the time was still 17.
And it's mm, mm, mm. It is beyond comprehension because she's saying is that she did this while she was the age of 16. He said, "Hey, come on my bus. Come on, I have candy and ice cream for you. Come on." And she's like, "Yeah, all right. I'll give you my number and here's my name. And I'm in the what grade? Whatever grade. Come on. No, 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 no. I
That's
mean,
why I don't understand. I don't believe Manson's gonna tell all his fans, "Oh, let me have your phone number, your name, your address, all of that stuff, all that information. Let's do it."
go ahead, keep on talking. Hello?
Yeah, and there's more. I'm gonna.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting calls and everything all at the wrong time. I do apologize. Yeah, but it's really wild. It's because she's 16 and she's saying this, but keep in mind, Marilyn Manson was with Rose McGowan at that time. Wasn't he? He
Yeah,
was either with Rose or his
it was actually with Rose. So yeah, he did
he
date
was
her that time.
and then Rose said that she would travel with him and go places and no. I mean it okay. My
Yeah,
thing is this. Bianca, Bianca, get a job. This is crazy. Get a job.
yeah.
Stop it.
And it says here, the Soto also allowed that one of the Manson other band members watch as the allowed sexual assault took place, with a claim that the musical, the
Mhm.
musician, laughed at the girl afterwards, then told her to get the F off my bus, and threatened that she told anyone that he would kill her and her
Mm.
family. The plaintiff also claimed that she also left a member gift her a 100 number and password, and in case she wanted to meet up with Manson again. And the suit Doe said she started using drugs and alcohol shortly after the allowed assault, and that the comment with the musician continue as he would allow to call while seeking photos of her and her friend. The suit then claimed that the musician, the plaintiff, who was still 16, to travel in New Orleans concerts where he once again allowed the sexual assault her, but then was familiar to her after act and told her he wanted to see her again. The age of in New Orleans was at the time still 17.
It's really wild. Now I think what's her name? Bianca, and that's not even her real name. Bianca is in her what 20s, 30s now?
N- uh, I think it took place like 28 years ago since she was 16. Polly, she's like 34 right now.
Yeah, in her 20, yeah, 30s. Now, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. But before we go any further, left leftist realist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me put this up here. Yeah. Um, Marilyn. Justice for Marilyn Manson. Yes, I did see the podcast. Not see it, but did listen to it, and she's doing a lot of great work there.
Yeah, I even followed Justice for Manson. I spoke to her too about all this.
Yeah, does really good work, and I happened to come across it today as I was preparing for it, and then I was going to do another slide, and then life got in the way. But
Right.
let me see. Does anyone have any questions? Because you're bringing out a lot of really good information, and I
Right.
cannot thank you enough. I can't thank you enough.
You're
So let
welcome.
me see. Let me see. Lexi Pixie says, "I have so much love for Ashley Smithline. She wants to come out so bad, and I'm glad that she did." And I most definitely agree with you, Lexi. I most definitely agree with you. And I have to say, if you look at some of my videos, I was not the nicest person towards her
Oh
because it
yeah,
was quite
definitely
apparent
nobody
that
was. I don't think nobody was nice to her, but we will forgive her.
yeah, I mean, and I'm glad, Ashley, that you came out with the truth. And even though that Evan Rachel Wood was allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, holding money, jobs, and opportunity for Ashley Smithline, that if she didn't go along with it, then I'm going to, hold this, and you're not going to get this, being a mean girl, just a straight mean girl. And then, I guess at some point, Ashley's like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but I'm going to sit down on my truth.
Right.
And you can
Always
say and
tell
do
the
what you want.
truth. The truth will set you free.
You got that right. You got that right. And then I recently did a video as far as Evan, saying, "Yo, Evan, look, um, you can stop this at any time by
Mm-hmm.
just being honest. Free yourself. Just tell Marilyn, I am sorry. Look at your friends and what you did to them. Apologize.
Mm-hmm.
You better really do some serious tap dancing on that fake FBI letter, and you better hope and pray that Agent Langer is not going to take you to the woodshed, because she has every right to, because you forged and lied on her and put it in two different jurisdictions to take two men to make their lives miserable." And that's exactly what she did. But if she could turn it around, the blow won't be so hard if she apologizes and says, "Okay, this is what I did. I was jealous." But if she doesn't, then what's going to come after her is going to be
Mm-hmm.
straight, straight fire on her part. Um, Most definitely. Let me see. Let's take a look at some of these. The chat is going wild. Let me see. Roscoe Kane says, thanks to the leftist realist. Yolanda says, that's correct. That's true. Truth is always true. Yolanda says, mirror, 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 mirror on the wall, the biggest liar of them all. I'm like, going to use that. Wait a minute, Yolanda, let's do it one more time. Mirror, mirror on the wall, the biggest liar of them all. I'm so silly. Oh, I'm still waiting on my white iced coffee, white mocha.
I
I'm over
haven't
here
had any
like,
coffee yet.
yeah, I'm having a caffeine need. Yvette comes back and says, South Park. South Park should do an episode on this. You got that right, because it would be on fire. These women have Okay, let me go ahead and take this back. Evan has no boundaries. Hold on for 1 second.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're very welcome. Okay. Let me see.
I'm not sure if someone heard about Bianca Lane's podcast, but she said a whole different story from her lawsuit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, because I put some stuff up here, some sound effects. Wait a minute, I'm all late. I'm all late with the sound effects. I'm just like, wait a minute, wait. That was the wrong one. Ezra, I'm sorry. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to get this right. I'm trying to get the sound effects right. I love you all for dealing with me. I do. I got to check out her podcast. I really do. I have to check it out because if she is putting this out
Mm-hmm.
and she's saying one thing and it's in documentation because we just looked at it real quick and we didn't even get to the part to where the state is like, okay, we're going to push this out over here because the statute of limitations are up. And what you're saying, well, allegedly, I'm saying, Big Girl Diary saying, girl, you're just straight line. Okay. But here, saying that, can you see that? Or is that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Now here, wrong direction. Okay, here it says the plaintiff's complaint. Okay, the plaintiff's complaint runs afoul of California plea standards. So what that basically means is that afoul means a problem. There's a problem in Canterbury. Even assuming any plaintiff's claims should survive the respective statutes and limitations, the plaintiff's SAC is nonetheless subject to dismissal because the facts allegedly are incongruent with the applicable pleading standards of the jurisdiction. Okay. That means, wait a minute, let me get this. That means that what she's saying is here, right? It's here. What she's saying is here, but what things are being the evidence that she's trying to present to what she's saying is like over here. It's like total miss. It's like, really? Really? And Ezra, thank you again for this info. This is pure fire.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And I'm so glad that you're like, hey, there's some new info. And I'm just like, I know you got all the information. I know you do.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because thanks for Justice for Manson for sharing that to me, and their profile. They actually posted in their profile, so you could know everything about their information. Even on Cancel Marilyn Manson, they know mostly a lot.
All this is coming out, and I have to say, I am one thing I don't like, one thing I can't stand is when someone lies and kills someone's reputation, because killing someone's reputation is like killing a person physically, but you're killing them socially and spiritually. You're just ripping them to pieces because of whatever your issues are. And it's just, My heart goes out to Marilyn Manson. And
Oh,
I even remember, and I said this a couple of times ago, that I remember when he came out, his first appearance was on a Phil Donahue show, and I remember watching it. And when you see him in that, I meant to bring that up. I got two sides trying doing all this. I'm going to find that picture because the way he looks in that picture next to Lindsay when she was young, and then the other lady, I don't know if that was Jane Doe or Alana. I'll bring it because you gave me the picture. Let me bring that up.
yeah.
But that's exactly how Marilyn Manson looked at that time.
Right.
And I'm thinking, oh, this guy, he's scary looking. But my brother, he liked his music because my brother was a drummer and a guitarist. And I was like, okay. But let me bring this up. It is, but it's just amazing, beyond amazing how, here it is, how they can say these things so blatantly to the public and lie with ease, like you breathe in, breathe out, and a lie. You know, right there.
Yeah, that's Bianca Lane sharing that post to everybody saying that was her, but that was actually another woman's photo that she stole from.
Interesting, because when I'm looking at it, because it looks like Lindsay right in the middle. That looks like Lindsay, and the person on the opposite side of Lindsay. Let me see. That would be to, I'm looking at it to my right, to our right, the lady with the red hair. Then you have the lady in the middle that looks like Lindsay, and then the person is Marilyn Manson, and that's how he looked at that time. That was what he was showing on the Phil Donahue show. Go back over, just put Phil Donahue and Marilyn Manson, and that's exactly what you're going to see.
Yeah, it was a woman. Her name was something that I can't even pronounce, but you could look at it, the whole message that she was complaining that she was that was her photo, that Bianca stole it to claim it was her, was not even her. It's pretty funny.
You know, people are doing really strange things for some change, and I said this in my a couple of videos ago because I was ranting about Marilyn Manson settling with Esme Bianco. I said, if you please don't settle, because if you do, people are going to see blood in the water, which means that he's at a weakened state. Lo and behold, when he settled on Thursday, there was a lawsuit filed that Monday, Jane Doe 2. I was like, I knew it. And then I had people saying, well, they'd come out directly and say, hey, Big Girl Diary, blah, blah, blah. What are you talking about? No, they were like, well, no, Marilyn Manson won. Yes, he did. Legally, on the legal side, yes, he won, because good litigants or good litigation is when you are able to resolve an issue and not see the lawyer or not see the judge. You settle it before you even get there. But keep in mind, Manson, Esme, her first case was thrown out without prejudice, which meant you can come back and refile again if you want to. And that's exactly what she did. People watched it and he settled. Then you have Jane Doe saying, oh, I can get me some more money. No matter what I get, it's going to be more than what I have, you know?
Yeah, but I think Esme Bianco just was seeking for money. She was not really wanted to throw him in jail. She just wanted the whole bag. Like,
yeah, she wasn't working.
No, she wasn't working.
Game of Thrones was over. That was over, and it was like, okay,
that was like over so long ago. She's not even working there anymore.
Hey, if I'm not working, what do? You sue a person.
Right.
Sue you.
She didn't want to destroy Marilyn Manson. She just wanted his money. Just, oh, can I just have your money and I'll leave.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, even though that she wasn't trying to destroy him. Okay, I get you there. She wasn't trying to destroy him, but in the same effect that she destroyed his character, he
Right.
he and she didn't destroy him physically, but she destroyed his house, his
Oh yeah.
peace of mind, his businesses. I mean, wait a minute. She even went as far as trying to sue people in the record label that they provided a what was it a hostile environment. Ezra, help me. What was it? A hostile environment that the record label should have known what Marilyn Manson was doing, and because of that, I'm going to sue these people. Outrageous.
I think they should have looked it up first before canceling him.
Well, we're in a state to where Me Too, I believe, is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Me Too is a good thing, but it needs to be looked at
Right.
first
100%. They
because
should have
we're
looked at it. They don't want to look at anything. So that's why we're here to look at things that they don't even do their job at, right. They haven't done their job. They didn't do any research. Nothing. They
nothing.
didn't even bother with that.
And, and then you have that fool Alyssa Milano. Oh, you're a fool to the third power times infinity and three times around the moon. You're a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Believe all women. I don't believe the woman down the hallway from me.
I
Really?
don't even believe my mom's friends, and they're all women.
No. Because one thing we as women, we all know collectively, we always have that huge liar amongst us. We may be outside, we may not say anything around other people, but when we're getting like, let me tell you something, you liar, stop lying. Man, I can't say it. Oh my goodness.
That's okay.
I'll go ahead and tell you behind the scenes. You're gonna say what? What people say. I'll tell you behind the scenes, Ezra. I can't tell you here because I'll get everything
Okay.
blocked.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But I will tell you, I have one of those friends who say, "You lie so much, you'll turn your insides to liquid shit." It's like, I'm sorry, it's one of my friends. She's just really, she doesn't like the nonsense, and I could only imagine what she would do to Evan Rachel Wood and all this stuff going on here, because she would have said, "Wait a minute, wait, Jane Doe, wait a minute, wait, Evan, really? You're telling me that if I don't lie for you, you're gonna do what? You're gonna do absolutely nothing but sit down there and still be upset because he married that woman over there and you had him for 4 years and you couldn't get the ring? That's a you problem." I mean, I could see her doing that. I could see her,
and,
shutting all this stuff down.
and then there's they put a photo of Evans that Bianca Lane said that she trusts Evan Rachel Woods, that she's actually with her. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if she's actually uh Evan told her, "Oh, you gotta do something, you gotta destroy this man," all this stuff that he, because Ashley Morgan Smithline already run the bus over me, and now I had to find another girl to get to destroy Marilyn Manson.
yeah. And one thing I liked about Aurora Thunberg, what I
Right.
really not like, what I really love about her is this:
Mm-hmm.
she takes accountability and responsibility for whatever she does. Excuse me for 1 second. Yes. Yeah, I'm live streaming. Okay, I can't do anything right now, Shauna. I'm live streaming. Okay, bye. I love my daughter. I'm sorry. She knows I'm live streaming. She knows this. I said, I'm going to be live streaming. She knows this. Then she says, oh, guess what, Mom? You know, where I'm at with Grammy, and she got all this stuff, and she got it down for $7. I'm like, oh my God, you could have told me this when you got home. Mom, no, it's $7. Girl.
You could get a other coffee and Starbucks for $7.
Yeah, but instead of doing that, bring me my white iced coffee, white mocha. I'm over here. I am so sorry.
That's fine.
But let me see the chats. Woo. Let me see. Yvette Abrams says, let me see, Colonel Kurtz made a series about this. Yes, she did. Always say she's most definitely. Look, the blind can see her lies. Eyes. Let me see. The left says this whole Marilyn Manson saga is about. Could you elaborate a little bit more on that? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. Let me see. Yvette says, I'm the same personality as Manson. Yeah, Manson, from what I see, now being from Ohio. Now I'm not from Ohio, but and right there basically selects the Ohio, then you pretty much know everything else is going to go with Ohio. As the president, I'm just giving you an of Ohio. Marilyn Manson, in my opinion, and from what I see, from what I read, and what I can gather, and I'm pretty good with human nature, is that he's one of those calm, cool, collected type of people who can take a whole lot of bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same note, don't mess with him because oh, come on. Because if you move, did I by any chance? Okay, there it's going up. All right. I'm sorry, I was having a little problem with my connection. And you know, you're only going to horns. That's exactly what he's giving them now, the horns. And he's not. It's like, he did this. We know who she is now, and
I found out that Evan Rachel got canceled. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. My thing is going in and out. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I heard that Evan Rachel was.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. That her Westwood got canceled. That she got canceled from Westwood.
Oh. Wait a minute. She got canceled or the whole.
I heard she got fired.
Oh. Why didn't you start off with that?
I wanted to surprise you.
Wow. But well, that's a freaking surprise. Right. I'm going to get it right this time. Come on, now I was going to be slow.
So that was her biggest movie that she had from because she got famous on that movie. Now she got canceled.
when you do ugly things, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What did you really surprised me. I'm over here looking like, and I don't have my iced coffee white mo. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And you know, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, as you were talking, about one person attention to, and that was Ashley Walters. All of this right here. If it weren't for Ashley and all his information and his passwords, I did, and in the Facebook, and was able to get all that information. That is horrible and horrendous. That's really something. I mean, that she was able to, all because, and this right here is my opinion. And then if you think I'm wrong, Ezra, say, hey, BGD, you're wrong. I think Walters did all she wanted to be part of the cool girls. She wanted to be with the it girls. And if I hang out with them, then I'm going to be cool just like them.
I believe she was desperate to be with them. She wanted to fit in or something.
On the same wavelength. I because if you look at her before she started hanging around with Evan Rachel Wood before, and Evan Rachel Wood, all of a sudden she's all spruced up, glammed up, and she looks like a completely different person.
Right.
I'm just I'm like, wow, because she's the key to all this. And then if it weren't for Ashley Walters, none of this would have happened.
Right.
Oh, come on, internet. Please don't act up. I'm struggle streaming. Yvette says Evan Rachel Wood is a take the test. It's interesting. Take the test. It's interesting. And let me see. You so much about yourself. Yeah, that will happen. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm in slow mo because my internet is acting really crazy. I want to thank you for sticking with me. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. This real is saying that a goblin means shady as front. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Now I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Now I know. Oh, okay. But Ezra has been a great resource. I can she gets some really good information.
Yeah,
and we were like talking like real early this morning. I'm just like, I'm like texting you. It's like, oh goodness. I know you were like, I know.
Yeah, everyone could go to my channel, Ezra Juarez. I
not
exposed
texting me this early in the morning.
Yeah. And everyone could see Connor Kerr's podcast with Bianca Elaine when she talked about Marilyn Manson.
Say that again.
Bianca Elaine when she did a podcast 2 years ago with Connor that Connor Kerr found from Bianca
Uh-huh.
Elaine's podcast. So you could check that out from Connor Kurtz. She posted that. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Oh man. I don't know if my I am so sorry because now everything wild can happen is happening right now. It is. Because normally I don't use the Chrome.
Right.
I use Fire much. It's like not. I can say one good thing out of all of this is the truth is coming out.
And we're getting a lot of good news. Mostly a lot.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are, and we are getting a lot of good news because I have been in a lot of arguments with people.
Well, they don't do any research.
I get into some racial arguments.
Yeah. Well, people could be really
nowadays, people don't research.
No, they don't. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to talk about
listen to what one person says. And listen, that is the truth. They don't even bother digging into it.
No.
Not in the I have conversations with people and they're like, oh, goodness, he's this, he's that, but they're not stopping. I'm like, well, how do you know that? How do you know he's this? He has never been charged. No one has ever taken him to court. He has never been to jail.
Right.
He has never gone through because he didn't marry her. I'm sorry, but thing keeps on going all over the place. Yolanda, they don't do their homework. Guess what? They don't even do their schoolwork either. They're cheating test. This thing is going crazy.
Right. And people could say so
hey, Shauna.
Nowadays.
So fierce. Hold on, I'm live streaming. I'm sorry. Say that again, please.
And people
go ahead, say that again. I didn't hear you.
Some people don't even know about racial.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Not too many.
No, I was talking to my daughter.
Yeah, not too many people cannot be racist when they're taking a picture with them. They feel comfortable or not uncomfortable. They it's like they think everything nowadays is racial. Like if you don't marry a black woman, you're racist.
Yeah, bad, especially by me. Oh, I get it. I got. Someone was nice enough to email me saying, you're a black lady, and why are you taking up for this guy? And I'm like, I'm a small channel. Why are you trolling me like this? So apparently I must be hitting a nerve, right?
Yeah, and
you're a black lady, and why don't you lose weight? I get all I'm like, wait a minute, wait, I'm black, I need to lose weight. What else? What else, sir? And he did that to those women, and I know it because I know men like him, and I'm like, no. You know those men. You know, check yourself. I'm sorry, you might need to check yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you know people like that and you hang around people like that, and then you would put that on that.
I've been
My
and
oh, come
and
on.
I've been seeing that Marilyn Manson have fans that are black, and I'm like, oh wow, like how is this man racist if he has black fans? Like all these people are supporting him and love his music and say, oh, he's the best man. I believe he's innocent. Even black people think he's innocent. They don't think of him as a bad person or anything like that. If you first meet him or talk to him.
He is. He is innocent. And I did a
Yeah,
whole live stream on it. I did about an hour and 20 minutes on that,
I
showing
do
picture
believe
by
he's
picture.
innocent.
And people need to understand that racism is an action. It's an action.
Right.
And I'm like, what did he do?
People could be really
I would like to know, because if he's a race, if he's
because like Evan Rachel Woods called him a racist, they started to believe her and they think he is a racist because of her mouth, of her words. That's the reason why people believe her and they think of him as a racial person. All because you hear it from her doesn't mean he is racist or not. Mm-hmm.
right. Oh, and also Ashley Smithline,
Mm-hmm.
and and she gave me, and I was getting ready to put it up, and I'm like, wow, okay, let me try to put this in order. And she said that, or better yet, the article read was that um, Ashley Smithline said that she was Jewish, and I'm like, okay, she's Jewish. What does that have to do? And then I'm like, oh, she's Jewish. She's Jewish also.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking Evan is being mean. That is really, really awful.
Right.
And then
I
I
think
was thinking,
Evan been bullying her since.
she's doing this.
Mm-hmm. I think Evan Rachel
Yeah,
has been bullying her
I do
from
is
the
just
start,
say, mm-hmm.
from the whole start that she first met her when she
Yeah, she
drew
was
a
bullying.
Hello dash because she just exposed herself right on Phoenix Rising, which is funny because I know Evan was trying to face still see her jaw, and it's pretty
No,
funny.
you got jokes. You got jokes. Autocorrect too. You're funny, but that is so true. It's billions. She didn't even get bus fare. Bus fare. Thinking one day I'm going to sit down and actually watch it all. I just, knowing what I know and trying to be objective, I got so cringe. I'm like, I don't know, Evan. I don't know. I don't know, Evan. But Evan did tell on herself in that. So I don't know. There is so much wrong with this situation. And if she doesn't get some kind of fine and a or something in this country. And I hope every man who goes through this sues, and then this all would stop. All of it would stop. In my opinion. But this is just totally outrageous. You were gonna say something. Can you hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
You hear?
It's because the live stream is getting kind of slow.
My internet. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this. And I got this because I don't use this right here, and it's never this bad. When the other one, I don't have this problem, but whenever I use Chrome, we're gonna have to get together some other time because this is getting to be a bit too much.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
No, thank you. I cannot thank you enough, Ezra. I mean, wealth of information, and I cannot think. I have to come up with an Ezra day. You have a lot of information, and I'm so thankful that you're willing to share it with me, because you know how YouTube is. YouTubers don't. They don't.
Well, I have to go now. Thank you.
No, you are.
You're welcome. Okay. If I find out anything more else, I'll let you know.
Thank you. All righty. That was Ezra, and I get information from her, and she is such an angel. I can't hear enough. But I do thank you all for staying with me as long as you have, because I'm having a lot of problems with my internet. So I'm going to close this one out and work on what's going on with my other thing, why I couldn't bring anything up. That for being here with me. I do appreciate that. Oh, now it looks better. Oh man, this is awful. Okay, thank you so much. Yep. Thank you. Let me man, this stuff is really messing up. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here because now my internet is getting worse. On that note, I want to thank all of you for stopping by. Thank you.